Hi, thank you for joining us. I'm Ruth Sterling, Sterling Design and Communications, and Let It Shine, the nonprofit organization responsible for keeping Keene's Great Pumpkin Festival tradition alive. For the first time, there will be a 45-foot photo op, a chance to go 45 feet up in the air over Main Street and look down at the spectacle. It should be awesome and will cost about $5 for an adult, $3 for kids, and while you're buying that ticket, we hope you'll pitch in to the Pumpkin Festival Fund. We are introducing a suggested donation of $5 per adult. It is our goal to get Keene's Orange Festival in the black, and we need everyone's help to do this. We're bringing back pumpkin bowling. We're introducing basketball. Have you ever noticed how a basketball and a pumpkin look so much alike? A haunted alley is planned, and we'll have more about this later. We're expanding the food and craft court for better circulation of customers. These booths are very nearly sold out, which means 3 dozen craftspeople and almost 4 dozen nonprofits are going to be on hand to make the day enjoyable for all of our guests.
It's my excitement to share this news with you from the Home Garden Television Network. The one that we're most interested in is Pumpkin Wars. It premieres Wednesday, October 31st at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The expert hosts will be Drew and Jonathan Scott. HGTV's Property Brothers, Drew and Jonathan Scott, hit the road to help residents in Highwood, Illinois and Keene, New Hampshire squash world records and make pumpkin history. Pardon the pun. During the 1-hour special, each town attempts to set a new lit pumpkin record by lighting more than 32,000 jack-o'-lanterns in one location.
We have 8 of these.
We have 8 world records. We have 8 Guinness World Records for the largest number of lit jack-o'-lanterns. We've got something else too that Ruth hasn't mentioned. We have enthusiasm. We have a community that has come together and is working together to promote and to participate in the Pumpkin Fest for 2012. And no one can do better than that, can do that better than we can. Now, I need to challenge each and every one of you, and every person, not only in the city of Keene, but all 80,000 people that will come to the Pumpkin Fest to bring a pumpkin. They need to help us break the record. They need to help us set the most number of lit jack-o'-lanterns, and they need to carve their pumpkins and bring them to the Pumpkin Fest. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all there.
More and more people are jumping on the pumpkin bandwagon, and I'd like to introduce someone who's just jumped on, Dr. Anna Elisa Zengel. We'd like you to join us up here, please, because we are going to unveil at this moment something that nobody knows.
They do a great job, and and there's always beaucoup problems. So that's always very realistic too. So it's a fun show.
We thought they'd look ideal here at New England Fabrics, where that's exactly what customers do when they come here. Is just what these people do on television. So one of these handsome brothers has to come spend time with us here at New England Fabrics and with Lisa, and the other one has to go to Highwood. So drum roll. Which one do we want? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Which one do you want, Lisa? You don't care, you love them both.
I love them both. I do. But I'm more into what Jonathan does.
This fellow looks like he's already lived in
I
New
love
Hampshire
ripping up
his whole
stuff.
life. This fellow's about to find out what makes Keene, New Hampshire so special. Drew, Scott, Property Brother, this is the one we're getting. Somebody out in Highwood was in touch with someone who works at HGTV, and they got the idea of covering the Highwood Pumpkin Festival as a major Halloween special for HGTV, and then the Property Brothers became interested. They are, we are told, the #1 cable celebrities in America. And so that was all going to happen until they found out that it was an imitation pumpkin festival. That this is the real pumpkin festival.
And the reality is that even though Highwood, Illinois can set the record, they can't set the magic. The magic is here.
I agree
And
with
you will never be able to recreate the atmosphere and the magic and the excitement in the Pumpkin Festival in Keene, New Hampshire.
Here. That's exactly how I feel about it. But we have to be nice to them anyway when they come.
We will be.
Oh, we're gracious to all of our guests.
So, we have a philosophy, the Let It Shine organization, that if everyone came, like Mayor Lane said, and everybody who visits us brought one measly little pumpkin, we would have the world record 2 to 3 times over. So we really expect people to stay home, to not come to Keene, New Hampshire, unless they're ready to bring their pumpkin this year. Don't come to Keene, New Hampshire without your pumpkin. We do not want to let the property brother down. We need over 32,000 pumpkins, or we're going to look really bad on national TV. So what do you say? Do we want to look bad on national TV?
No.
So we need at least 32,000 pumpkins.
Yes, we do.
It really makes it more magical if you bring your own pumpkin though, because carving your pumpkin is really part of the beginning of being in the Pumpkin Festival.
And walking around downtown and finding your pumpkin
And seeing
is part of the magic.
every different face on every different pumpkin and you're part of it. It really is a big experience that we started.
And it's amazing the joy on people's faces when they find their pumpkin and realize that their pumpkin is up there and lit and is part of the festival.